Hello everybody, this is King Tut here, and I have found a new way to upload source code. So, the way I've been uploading it and showing you, I didn't like it, and it was a really bad practice. It's inefficient. So I have a better way. I discovered it recently, and I'd like to share this to you guys. And all I'm gonna change all of it, like it has CPP file. I'm gonna make it all zip. So speaking of zip, I've put all the source code into like a project. So you can see here, let's go zip, or actually, let's view it raw. I think okay. So I have downloaded it. So inside your project, when you make a project for Cevelop or IntelliJ, it's gonna look somewhat like this. All right, and that's what I'm going to be uploading it from now on. So let's close it. I'm going to show you how to do it in Cevelop, and I'm going to show you how to do it in IntelliJ. So to make use of it, make use of the zip file, you could either download or just view raw. So download, and as you see here, the tooltip here, that's called a tooltip. So C++ with Cevelop 22-polymorphism. So in the last tutorial, I did polymorphism. Later on, I'm going to be doing ways to write classes better for Cevelop. All right, so it has a parentheses of 2. It's not going to show it on yours, but it showed on mine because I downloaded this this thing 2 times. So it's a second copy. So you might as well take this, drag it to your desktop just for tutorial's sake. And if you have 7-zip, you're going to have this option. You're going to have an option to extract here. And then bam. And to open this project, you just need to go to Cevelop. And then you click on File. And then you click on Open Projects from File System. And then it's going to ask you to import source. So click on a directory. And then it's gonna like show you some random place. So go to desktop and click here and then select folder. And then bam, it's gonna automatically detect that this is a project, and it's gonna show you that this is a project. You're gonna realize that it says import as Eclipse project. The reason why it says Eclipse project instead of Cevelop project is because Cevelop is made off of Eclipse. It's made based off the Eclipse IDE, which Eclipse IDE is mainly a Java IDE. So you click finish, then you click that caret to expand, and then you expand src, and then you double click here, and then you see this all that code that I showed you from the last tutorial. And then you click run. Should build everything, and it actually build like it's supposed to do. So if you have like a bunch of errors, or you don't have any launch configuration, it's gonna ask you to do a launch configuration, or it's gonna have a pop-up having you do launch configuration. So watch my first tutorial on C++ with Cevelop getting started, and I gave you a lot of details on how to do it, even though it's my first video with a very crappy microphone. Also, if it tells you it couldn't find the exe, so go to settings, search project, and then you go to qualifier or binaries, double click on it, and then you click OK. And hopefully, I'm actually 100% sure it's going to detect it and going to run your program. All right, so that's that for Cevelop. Let's do IntelliJ. So let's go back here, and let's go to King Tut Learning, and let's go to repositories, and let's go to Java with IntelliJ. And then I have uploaded a zip file on GitHub. Click that. And then you can either view raw or download it. Same thing, it's gonna download your file. And it did. And as you see here, it has input 1 because this is a second copy. I think I made a mistake with saying input 2 is a second copy. No, it's a third copy. My bad, guys. Alright, so just like with C++ with Cevelop zip, you just drag the Java with IntelliJ to the desktop. And just like the previous zip file, if you downloaded 7-zip software, you could go here and then extract here. Alright, so you click here, you're gonna see projects is there, and instead of opening this project manually, you go to Java with IntelliJ file, and usually it lists out your projects, but I removed all the list. I didn't really delete it, but I removed all the list from the project from the list, and that's what it got me. So if you don't have any project in the list, it's gonna show you just this. You click open or import, and then you just go to, if it doesn't auto detect, you just go down, and then you go to your username, you go to users, and then you go to the username, and then you go to desktop, and then you click the folder that is part of IntelliJ that you want to open. So you click OK, and just wait, and then this is the one that I showed you in the last tutorial. It's inputs. Alright, so let's run this program. Make sure if it works. And then enter your full name, King Tut. And it actually worked like I showed you in the last tutorial. So thank you so much. Also, if you see this, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not going to hinder or anything. If you aren't sure about it again, if you're still suspicious about it, just do system.out.println and say this works, or some random text that you want to put in. Then you run the program. And if you see that test output, that means it worked. You can do the same thing with Cevelop. Alright, so there you go. There's my new way of uploading things to GitHub and opening these zip files. Thank you so much for watching. If you're on YouTube, BitChute, or BitTube, please like and subscribe. And if you're on Blair, please like and follow. If you're on Library, please follow and download. And also in Library, if you're willing to support my channel on Library and you find these tutorials very helpful, you can support me by clicking the tip button to donate your library credit or LBCs. Also, if you're not on Library and you want to support me other ways, there is Subscribe Star and there is Patreon. So Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.